Hi everyone, and welcome to my video on how to write an essay. So, as you can see here, here's my essay that I wrote, that I will read to you. And then after I read to you, after you get a basic idea on an essay, I'm going to walk you through on developing an essay. And then I'm going to help you edit it too. I'm going to write my own essay along with yours. It can be any topic, but you'll see what topic I choose. So, let's get started. Okay, so now I'm going to read the essay. Let's get started. So, Chinese New Year is the best. In my opinion, Chinese New Year is the best holiday because we get to watch a beautiful gala, see friends and family, and most of all, because of the delicious feast. One reason that Chinese New Year is the best is because we get to watch a beautiful gala. For example, we watch dancing, singing, crosstalks, magic shows, and many more. It entertains us, when we eat dinner. It even inspired me to learn Chinese dance. Now, that's a true statement. Another reason that Chinese New Year is the best is because we get to enjoy friends and family. For example, we get to see best friends offline and grandmas, grandpas, cousins, my uncle and aunt, and many more online. We see family members because we get to see how they are doing, and kids get money in a red envelope called hongbao. I remember when an adopted Chinese girl gave me a hongbao with $2 in it. Chinese New Year is my favorite because we eat a yummy feast. Food we usually eat are dumplings, meatballs, fish, chicken, eggs, and for dessert, sweet rice cakes with red bean. I remember helping my mom make dumplings, and as we made dumplings, we talked about the new year. When we were making dumplings, my mom said, You can make any shapes of the dough. Really? I asked. Yeah, my mom said. Hey, Mom, I asked, can you help me make a panda? Sure. Then she made a panda. See? Very cute. Mom said. I agree, I said. Then I made all kinds of animals, and it was very fun. One can see Chinese New Year is the best because we get to see an awesome, inspiring gala. We get to see our amazing and beloved family and friends. And best of all, we eat a very yummy yet delicious feast. So I think Chinese New Year is the best. So, yes, there were some things in this art essay that need to improve on, but I think it's a pretty good example. So now we're going to move on to the part when we write the essay together. Now, I would recommend you writing the same topic with me and then going on your own, but it's totally your own choice. So, let's get started. Coronavirus. Now, I chose this topic because there are a lot of things I would like to say about it, and it's happening all over the world, so I just picked this topic. Okay, so I'm going to create my document, and now what I'm going to first do is I'm going to change the font to Times New Roman. I don't know if you know that one, but it's very professional and good for writing. So I'm going to click it twice. Okay, and now I'm gonna change it to size 36. Sorry, 36. There. Now I'm going to write my logo again. Well, not really logo, but what it's called, Chloe's Corner Daily News. And I'm gonna give it that. I'm gonna do 2 spaces and change the size to 24. So you want to make it nice and professional. This isn't my first time writing an essay, but if it's your first time, you don't have to make it that professional. But I really like it. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do 2 spaces and then I'm gonna change the size to 14. I know, it sounds small, but it's actually very useful, that size. Now I'm going to leave it Times New Roman for now. And now I'm going to start writing my essay. So, paragraphs, if you've learned that, you should know that you gotta indent 2 spaces at the beginning of every paragraph. So I indented 2 spaces. And then I have to, so you need to brainstorm some ideas. Like, let's see, what do I think of the coronavirus? Well, let's see. Well, I want to first of all write the problems of the coronavirus. So I'm going to write 1, problems worldwide with increase of the spread of coronavirus. And how that affects openings of, and then what I like to do for brainstorming is bullet points. They're very useful. So there we go, 2. Well, I wouldn't like to do 2. I would sometimes do so I'll space and make it even, and I'll do A, and then what does it affect? Well, it affects restaurants and bars. B, retail stores. C, schools. I know that because my school had a very public libraries. Alrighty, now we're going to go skip to, and we're going to do the second thing that these the coronavirus and openings are bad. So openings are putting people at risk. And that's very true. Okay, so now we're going to go to thesis 3. Well, those aren't really theses. This is my actual thesis. So, you see, I haven't been writing periods and stuff, because this is just brainstorming. No, how can I say it? Like, no complete sentences, no essay right now. Just plain brainstorming. So, since there are openings, that are based on science, based evidence. I really don't want to say base twice, but I don't know what else to say. Evidence of doctors and public health officials. Okay, this is a complete sentence, so I'm gonna put a period. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do masks, and I'm going to do this, care with putting Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. No periods. B, social distancing. Social distancing. Okay, so what about this? Let's brainstorm. Well, I could say you need to stay 6 feet or yeah, something like that. I guess, alright, be careful. To stay 6 feet apart. Have like these advice up to H. So I think for C I'm going to do if you well, I guess this is fine. If you are going to a store or restaurant, comma, plan to be there a short amount of time. D. Well, this brainstorming is harder than I thought, but I think I'll say this. If you choose Okay, so if you choose to go to a restaurant to eat, you should get takeout if you have the option to. I think that's pretty good advice. What about you? E, F, H. So 3 more. Let's see. Ooh, this one. To bring other people that don't live with you. F. Sorry. here is my brainstorming. Now we're actually going to do. So you ready to write the essay? Well, I am. Let's get started. Going to find the edit button and go down. Oop, no. And go down all the way here. Now we're actually going to write our article. So, how do we start it? Well, let's see. So I'll start with there are problems worldwide, beginning with the increase of the spread paragraph rule to indents, and then back. This affects the openings of restaurants retail stores, schools, and how come I here? Gotta add one. Public libraries. More. Alright, so I think this is too slow, so I'm going to add some music and write faster. So what I recommend for editing is you can edit yourself, that's totally fine, but I recommend finding an editor or tutor who can edit for you. So I recommend Varsity Tutors. Get the app on your phone or iPad, or search it up on your computer or Chrome or whatever device you have, and you go to, you sign up and you go to this thing called Instant Tutoring, and find your grade and what kind of writing, and you just ask them to help you edit, and you get editing work done. So I'm going to kind of show you a glimpse of what it's like in the editing. Let's go. Okay, so I have finished editing my article, essay. Now I'm going to read it to you. Okay, so Chloe's Corner Daily News, the coronavirus. There are problems worldwide with the increasing cases of the coronavirus. This affects the openings of restaurants, bars, retail stores, schools, public libraries, and more. Reopening these places would mean putting people at risk because many are not following the rules. People should follow the rules because they came from doctors and public medical health officials. Here's some advice. You can care for your masks by putting them on and off carefully and washing or disposing of them daily. Be sure to cover the nose and mouth when talking. You should always wear a mask that fits well and has at least 3 layers. Okay, so you need to edit even after your editor or tutor helped you, because sometimes there's always one thing they miss. So here's some advice and opinions. Okay, now you should always, social distancing is very important too. You should be careful to stay at least 6 feet apart. If going to a store or restaurant, plan to be there for a short amount of time. If you choose to eat from a restaurant, you should consider using the takeout service. If you have the option when you go to a restaurant, try not to bring other people that don't live with you. Try not to go out a lot. Try to stay home as much as you can. Bars should not be open because of the effects alcohol has on people's minds and behavior. Parties, water parks, pools, and anything that includes putting your body in the water should not be allowed to open. I know it has been a hard time, but if we follow these rules, we can get through it faster and the number of cases can decrease. Please support me by checking out my website, which I will put in the link below, and my other YouTube videos and my other articles that I will post soon, I promise. And so here I have about the author. I will put this in a PDF in the link in the place where links and information is. So stay tuned and please subscribe for more videos. So thanks for watching How to Write an Essay. I'm very happy you have been able to follow along with me